I'm Adam Russell, and I'm here in Newcastle Aerodrome, County Wicklow to talk to you about lift and what the magic behind flight really is. Thrust and drag. The pilot's input is what is used to change these forces. For example, if the pilot wants to climb, the lift must exceed the weight. And if the pilot wants to accelerate, the thrust must exceed the drag. Simple as. Or is it? Wings produce the force known as lift, which occurs when air is flowing around the wing at speed. The force normally acts upwards in relation to the wings, while the engine drives the aircraft forward. Lift is based upon two basic principles, Newton's law and Bernoulli's principle. Newton's law of motion is used to explain what's known as airflow deflection. You can see this through your car window. Take your hand and put it out the window like this. Then, slowly tilt it back, and you'll feel an upwards force. Then, tilt it forward, and you'll feel it being pushed downwards. What's happening is airflow deflection. It's the redirection of air molecules as it passes around your hand. The air molecules hitting the bottom of your hand, it's bounced down, and because of Newton's third law of motion, that every action has an equal and opposite reaction, the air being bounced down pushes your hand up. The second principle is called pressure differential. It's based on Bernoulli's law. In 1738, Daniel Bernoulli published his book called Hydrodynamica. It's based on fluid dynamics. In it, he commented on how rivers flow much faster at their narrowest points than they do at their widest. He conducted an experiment using a Venturi meter, from which he deducted that fluids with no overall flow have a much higher pressure on their surroundings than a fluid with a flow. And the faster the fluid is moving, the less the pressure is. Years later, when flight was being developed, the early engineers looked back on Bernoulli's findings. They developed the wing with a camber, meaning curve, that slowed the air down below the wing and allowed air to flow much faster on top. This created a much higher pressure below the wing than it did on top. The area above the wing was obviously low pressure, so the high pressure pushed the wing into the low pressure area, and thus creating lift. But how does this all add up? To figure out if a new plane is any good, engineers used the lift equation. The L stands for lift in newtons, which is the upwards force on the wing. The CL is the lift coefficient, which is the angle of attack multiplied by 2 pi. The rho is air density, which can be changed by temperature and humidity, among other things. The V is the velocity of the air over the wing, which is changed by thrust. The S is the surface area of the wing. Now you know the basic principles surrounding flight, from an SR-71 to a Piper Super Cub. These are the basic fundamental principles that allow us to soar through the skies. I'm Adam Russell, and thank you for watching. Planes are kept in the air by